welcome to another truly local video. My name is Madison. I'm the Education and Outreach Specialist here at the Davis Food Co-op, and I'm here with Olivia.
Hello, everyone.
So Olivia here is the one who makes all of these really beautiful floral earrings that you'll find in the Davis Food Co-op in the Wellness Department. So Olivia, how did you come up with the idea to make these?
I used to always press flowers in different books that I owned. And then my father taught me how to use his button or pin maker. And that was the first time I used pressed flowers in some sort of thing that you would wear. And then I was at FedEx one day and I saw the laminator machine. I brought some dried flowers to FedEx and I put them in their laminating machine, and that was the first time I tried laminating dried flowers and created them into jewelry.
So where does the name Owlhaired Designs come from?
Yes, so that dates back to BFD in 2013, and I was there with my mom, and instead of enjoying myself, I was texting my partner at the time. I asked them, what animal do I remind you of? Because that seemed like a great high school question to ask your partner. And so they responded with an owl. And so I wanted to dig a little deeper, and I was like, well, why an owl? Like, to see if it was just because of my name. And they responded with, it's because you have owl hair. And I think either that night or like immediately after, I went on my Instagram, little high school Olivia, and was like, owl hair girl. And so from that day, that's what my Instagram was known as. And so when I started doing art and started having an online presence with my art, I would meet people in real life or at art shows or things like that, and they'd be like, oh, you're the owl-haired one, right? And they wouldn't like necessarily know my name, but they would know that iconic kind of name that is kind of something that you don't really hear. And so kind of as I really started to take my art seriously, really embraced that name and took it into my business name. When I started out, most of the flowers were coming from the different farms that I was working on. So I worked on organic farms since about 2014. And so a lot of the time I was either working on a farm that had flowers, or I was trading with flower vendors at different farmers markets for fruit. So I'd have my strawberries or my peaches, and I'd go over and we'd make a trade and I'd get flowers that way. So I have a couple farms that I'm no longer working with, but they still sometimes let me go and pick a small amount of flowers for my earrings. And then in the store, as you might have seen earlier in the video, I have a wooden display. And that display is all from either reclaimed or scrap wood that I found in my father's workshop. I hand built that display all by myself, which was really fun. It was a really fun challenge. And then that's wood burned with some of my designs that I've drawn.
So Olivia, how long have you been selling your earrings at the co-op?
Yeah, so I got the opportunity to bring my earrings into the store this past August, and so it's been about 6 months now since I have had my earrings in this store. And last month, I reached my 100th pair that was brought into the co-op, so that was a really cool milestone for me.
That's really, really exciting.
Yeah.
So as a staff member and a vendor at the Davis Food Co-op, I'm sure you get to see a bunch of people wearing your earrings in the store. How does that feel?
Yeah, I think every time I see it, it's still a surreal moment. I think it's kind of wild to see something that I like created with my hands on someone else, and that they appreciated it so much that they wanted to have it and wear it. And so it's always, it just gets me so excited and just happy and just grateful for this opportunity every time I see someone wearing something that I've created.
So can you tell us about any upcoming projects that you have?
Yeah, Yeah, so right now I am working on a small collection of earrings that I'm calling my houseplant collection. So along with the houseplants will also be some violas from my garden.